The purpose of this trip is to be able to add context to why we are where we are, to why our communities look the way we do, to why people who look like us are in the condition that we're in so many urban communities across the United States, and to be able to sort of build the structure of the story that contributes to everything that is what we see when we go home.
A trip like this is important because this is history that we don't know. This is history that we've never been taught. This is history that's been censored in school. This is history that we must learn, and this is history that we can never forget.
A lot of youth violence doesn't start with youth itself. It starts with the people around them and what they're being taught.
We visited different historical sites, especially civil rights sites. We went to Birmingham, Nashville, Montgomery. We going to Selma, basically looking at different important historical sites, especially in the civil rights movement.
And we went to a memorial, a lynching memorial, and just to see all the countless names, it's heartbreaking, but then again, it's inspiring too, because it shows that our people fought for something, and we got to continue to fight.
It was very impactful. It was mixed emotions. I was angry, I was sad, but more than that, like, I saw like love in my people, and like that's what kind of made me cry. Like the love I have for my people, because we are so strong as a people, and that's something like that gets overlooked in America. So it just really meant a lot to me.
So we've been to the historic churches where 3 young girls were killed and bombed.
Just to know that got bombed for the color of those little girls' skin, like same color as my skin, it's just powerful. And I wish I could have done something. Like, it really got me down, but I realize now that I can do something about it.
We've seen sort of the story of the narration from slavery to mass incarceration.
It really put into reality the struggles and the terror of the slave trade and its parallels with today's current incarceration system, today's prison industrial complex. Today, we still see that same affirmation, that same fight against injustice, against inequality. So it's important to get that perspective of where we've been and how far we've come and how far we gotta go.
Trips like this are important because we need constant reminders of our history so we know how to act on problems in the present.
We need to know what happened so we can understand our rights today.
It really means something to me on a deeper level. I kind of took a piece of what I needed in life from this experience. Me being a black male, it kind of impacts me majorly.
YVPRC is important because A, it allows us to learn about these structural factors that are often hidden. Because when all we can see is each other, then we start to view each other as the reasons for our condition. But when we uncover and expose all of these systems that have propped up the state of where we are, it really gives a new perspective on what we need to fix to change where we are. So we don't necessarily need to fix each other, we need to fix the things that got us to where we are today.
YVPRC teaches me how structural violence is a direct cause of youth violence.
It gave me an opportunity to see the work that has been done and the work that still needs to be done. So it gives me a sense of direction and a game plan to go from here.
I'm animated about this trip because it gives me something to bring back home and share with my peers.
Yes, Lord.